Have you ever stopped to think that the cockatiel that lives in your house can have a personality as unique as a person's? Some are so affectionate that they don't let go of their owner, while others are born explorers, curious about each new object that appears. And what about the stubborn ones? Those who insist on doing things their way, no matter how hard you try to direct them. In today's video, we're going to show you cockatiel's varied personalities, from the most affectionate to the most independent, and how these traits influence their behavior and interactions with you. If you want to find out if your cockatiel is the type to love cuddles or if he prefers moments of solitude, keep watching. But first, take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any content on how to better understand your cockatiel and create an even stronger bond with her. Cockatiels have unique personalities that vary from one bird to another. These birds are known for being extremely social and can develop strong bonds with their owners. Here are some common characteristics of cockatiel personalities. Affectionate and caring. Cockatiels are known to develop strong emotional bonds with their owners, showing a level of affection that surprises many owners. They show affection in different ways, such as leaning their heads to receive affection, climbing on the owner's shoulder, or even emitting soft sounds to get attention. Some cockatiels like to be petted on the cheeks or head, and may even close their eyes in pleasure when they receive these caresses. In addition, these birds can follow their owners around the house, seeking proximity and interaction. In many cases, they also develop the ability to mimic the whistles and sounds of those around them, creating a special communication between bird and human. This affectionate nature makes cockatiels ideal companions for those looking for a bird that shows affection and creates a deep bond, in addition to providing very rewarding moments of interaction for both. Curious and playful. Cockatiels have a natural curiosity that makes them extremely exploratory and always attentive to their surroundings. They love to investigate new environments and discover unfamiliar objects, which can include everything from toys to everyday items that capture their attention. If you leave something different in plain sight, such as a piece of paper, a new toy, or even an accessory you're using, it's very likely that your cockatiel will go there to investigate with its beak or paws. In addition, these birds are playful and need constant stimulation to keep themselves entertained. Toys that challenge their skills, such as ropes, mirrors, and objects that can chew, are essential to keep them happy and engaged. This playful nature also manifests itself in the interaction with its owners. They can have fun imitating sounds, trying to pick up objects you offer, or even playing hide and seek. When stimulated, cockatiels can spend hours having fun, which also contributes to their mental and physical well-being. Therefore, providing an enriched and varied environment is key to keeping a cockatiel healthy and satisfied. Independent but sociable. Although cockatiels are social birds that love the company of their owners, they also have an independent side. Often, after receiving attention and affection, they like to have their own moments of tranquility, exploring the environment or playing alone. This balance between independence and sociability is a striking characteristic of these birds. They can spend long periods entertaining themselves with toys or interacting with the environment, without the constant need for human attention. However, even though they enjoy these moments of autonomy, cockatiels do not like to feel ignored for long. They may seek out their owner again to interact, either by landing on their shoulder or emitting soft sounds to get their attention. This behavior shows that, despite enjoying moments of solitude, they still depend on the bond with their tutor to feel safe and happy. Offering them the freedom to explore and express themselves, while also remaining available for interactions, is key to keeping a cockatiel balanced and satisfied. This makes the moments of interaction more meaningful, without the bird feeling overprotected or overwhelmed with constant stimuli. Stubborn. Just like people, some cockatiels can have a stubborn and insistent personality, which can be both challenging and charming for their owners. These birds, when they put something on their heads, hardly change their minds easily. If they decide they want to explore a certain corner of the house, pick up an object you're using, or even ignore a command, they'll persist until they get what they want. This stubborn behavior can manifest itself during training, where the cockatiel may refuse to perform an action it has already learned or resist learning something new, testing the owner's patience. Additionally, stubborn cockatiels may show resistance when faced with rules they don't like. For example, if you try to stop your bird from climbing on a specific spot or playing with an object that is unsafe, it can try in various ways to get around the situation and get what it wants. This behavior, while challenging, also demonstrates the intelligence of these birds and their ability to find creative solutions to achieve their goals. Dealing with a stubborn cockatiel requires patience and consistency. The key is to maintain a firm but gentle approach and reward good behavior, rather than giving in to their demands. Although it can be frustrating at times, this stubbornness is also a sign of an active and curious bird, which makes living with it always interesting and full of surprises. Vocalization and expressiveness. Cockatiels are extremely expressive birds, especially through vocalization. Each cockatiel has a unique voice and can emit a variety of sounds ranging from melodious whistles to imitations of ambient noises such as doorbells, alarms, and even human speech. They use these vocalizations to communicate with humans and other birds, and they often learn to respond specifically to certain sounds or situations. In addition to communicating, cockatiels also use their vocalizations to express emotions. For example, they may make soft, pleasant sounds when they are happy or relaxed, while louder, repetitive whistles may indicate excitement or even frustration. The most expressive cockatiels can learn to associate certain sounds or words with events, such as a specific whistle when they see their owner come home, or an alert noise when they notice something different in the environment. This ability to vocalize is one of the characteristics that make cockatiels so charming to their owners. Interacting vocally with them, responding to their whistles and encouraging imitation, can be a fun way to strengthen the bond. However, it's important to remember that not all cockatiels vocalize in the same way. Some may be more reserved and quiet, while others may be true chatterboxes. Understanding your cockatiel's vocal personality is key to providing the best environment for them to express themselves in a healthy and happy way. Cautious. Some cockatiels have a more reserved and cautious personality, especially in new environments or when encountering unfamiliar people. These birds tend to closely observe their surroundings before interacting. When something new is introduced, whether it's a toy, a person, or even a change in the layout of the environment, cautious cockatiels may prefer to keep a safe distance while assessing the situation. This behavior is a way to protect themselves, especially in scenarios they don't yet fully understand. This caution can manifest itself in different ways. They may hesitate to leave the cage, retreat when approaching foreign objects, or even avoid contact with humans they don't know well. Despite this personality does not mean that the cockatiel will not connect with you or the environment around you. She just needs more time and patience to feel comfortable and safe. The process of gaining trust can be slower, but with time and the right approach, these cautious birds can become loyal and affectionate companions. To help a cautious cockatiel adapt, it is important to introduce changes gradually and always respect their pace. Avoid forcing interactions or exposing the bird to too many novelties at once. Providing a tranquil environment with plenty of familiar landmarks can help reduce stress and anxiety. With patience and consistency, a cautious cockatiel can gain confidence and eventually become more open and curious about the world around them. Territorial. Some cockatiels can develop a strong sense of territoriality, especially regarding their cage, favorite toys, or even the space where they usually stay. When a cockatiel becomes territorial, it may exhibit defensive behaviors, such as quickly moving away from any intruders or even emitting warning vocalizations. This protection of the territory is a natural behavior that dates back to the survival instinct of birds, but it can manifest itself in different ways depending on the personality of each cockatiel. A territorial cockatiel may show resistance by allowing other people, or even their owners, to touch their things without proper consent. She can inflate her feathers, give small warning pecks, or make sounds to make it clear that that space or object is hers. This territorial defense can happen especially when the cockatiel is very attached to a specific toy, or even to a favorite perch inside the cage. To deal with this territoriality, it is important to respect the bird's limits and, whenever possible, introduce changes gradually. If you need to move something inside the cage, such as changing toys or cleaning the space, try to do it smoothly and without sudden movements, so that the cockatiel does not feel threatened. In addition, it is helpful to associate your presence near the bird's territory with something positive, such as offering treats or pleasant interactions, so that it sees you not as a threat, but as an ally. Understanding and respecting the territoriality of a cockatiel is essential to maintain a harmonious and healthy coexistence with it. Now that you know better the various personalities of cockatiels, from the most affectionate to the most stubborn and territorial, which of these characteristics have you identified in your bird? Dealing with these unique personalities can be challenging, but it's also what makes living with these birds so special and rewarding. And if you were curious to know more about cockatiel behavior and how to further strengthen the bond with yours, we have many more videos waiting for you. So if you like this content, leave your like and activate the bell to receive all notifications of upcoming videos. Don't forget to share this video with other cockatiel owners who may benefit from these tips. And of course, we really want to hear from you. Leave in the comments what is the most striking trait of your cockatiel's personality.